Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am not going to be on this live long. On this live long. I'm just coming to you because I I'm going to wait for a few minutes. Give it a couple of minutes to um to see who comes in because I'm definitely going live. But this thing, and I don't do this, but um I forget what they call it, but I have this take on different things like uh, Peach McIntyre in there, and I'm talking about her because there's things that these content creators, especially these young ones, don't understand. The things that they put out, the ratchetness they put out, how bad it affects us black women on a whole. You know, you have you put out um, you put out people they put out just give more people a chance to come in. So I'm going to share with you some things that just don't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. This like I'm going to share a post through I hope I can do this without getting a copyright strike, but you know, I'm not sure how to do this because I haven't done it on I haven't done it on YouTube before. I've done it on my phone, so I'm just learning how to do it. But there's some things I'm trying to see some things that I can do. You know, okay, here we go. How you take your kids? You know, so here is this is just some things. You know, pulls her children out of school. She doesn't have a job. She's constantly being evicted. She twerks and she has children like a little witch. Ain't nothing wrong, but she teaches classes. Now, TikTok came out and said they changed the rules. You cannot sell anything on on your platform. And what does speech do? She tries to sell her scam classes. And her classes do is the stuff that you TikTok offers it to you. YouTube offers you these stuff. And then on top of that, not only is she scamming her followers, she is teaching them how to get call CPS on yourself, get free daycare for 2 or 3 months, and then a daycare. She lives in places she can't afford. She gets evicted. She does everything. She gets pregnant. She has no prenatal care. She goes from hospital to hospital. Come on, folks. You know, these are the things that these people who don't like us, who sit there and talk about us. Yeah, they talk about us. They talk about us and lump all single black mothers into the same category as this child Peaches McIntyre. Like I said, I ain't gonna be on here too long. There, she schemes TikTok. She shadow banned on TikTok. I don't do TikTok. I listen to TikTok because I have granddaughters who, do the kid stuff on there. They put TikTok dances. Them and their friends, they laugh and have a good time and put TikTok dances. They post pictures of going on vacation and things like that. But the scamming part, she does it. And there's people on TikTok. There's the girl, Sakias Jones. She eats. She shares the food she eats. She likes to eat. She said shares that. Thank the most. She trying to lose weight. She shares that. But Peach shares nonsense. Her children, she brags that her children can't read. She can't read and her children read. She gets on there and insults her followers by reading The Little Red Hen, and she can't really read that. I mean, she just gives black women a bad name, a bad name, because she got these hateful white folks thinking that all of us black women do this. Nah, 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 nah. We don't do that, you know. And this is what TikTok is shutting down. They shutting down, and so is Facebook. She can keep posting, putting up all these new channels and posting all this stuff. They are not going to pay her. They don't have to pay her, and they're not going to pay you. If it doesn't fit their guidelines, they won't pay you. They don't have to pay you, you know. So, Lord, I'm telling you, get a few more minutes. I'm just going to see who's going to come on this live about it. This is my first time using my computer to live stream on YouTube. So, there's some things I got to do. But I just had to come on and say it because I've been using I have been using my cell phone, which wasn't, I couldn't do too much with it because, you know, I'm not buying a new one just to put content on, content on YouTube. No, I'm not doing that. So I'm learning with this video. I'm learning. So you will see that I'm live. I'm recording this. I guess I'm recording this and I'm talking, but Not sure if it's being recorded, but in a minute it will be 8:30 exactly. So I went live a little bit earlier than I was supposed to, but I wanted to see how many people come up and if anybody comes in, because this girl is ridiculous. She says she can't read, you know. Uh, what is wrong? Okay, now they're okay. Now they say they're reconnected. It is now 8:30, so hopefully, I'm not sure if anybody's going to come in because actually, this people have got taken their children to work. Excuse me, they've taken their children to school and have gone to work. This is what most people do when they have small children. They don't get on TikTok, twerk their butt, do this, that, and the other. She's sending out bad vibes, you know. Uh, she's all over the internet and she doxes herself and blames it on everybody else. There's so much nonsense going on in this girl's life, you know. But anyway, I just had to say that. And people who see her, and this is the thing, me, it um gets me because the thing that gets me is because she people think that all of us black women and single mothers are like her. No, we're not. We don't try to beat the system. We have our kids, we raise our kids, we go to work, we teach our kids manners. We teach her, we don't have our children going out to restaurants, standing up, eating, standing up in chairs at restaurants, having food all over, making a mess. That's not how we do it. This is why the things, and with the things that are going in and how white people feel about black people now, wanting to kill black people because a white man killed the white man, all of that craziness. And then we got to look at her and then they say, oh, just see what they do. Let's go house to house and get them and kill them. And she's sitting there acting like a fool, not training her children, not teaching her children to sit down. Let them go out with their head looking a hot doggone mess. Send the girl to school with I don't know. I don't know. The children aren't being taken care of. She's scamming. Well, she thinks she's scamming CPS, having them to come and get her children so she can get free daycare to do nothing but twitch her butt around on YouTube, supposedly making content. But them days is over, honey bunny. Honey bunny, them days are over. You hear me? They are over. Facebook is cracking down too on what they post and what they pay for. You know, a lot of people are content creators, and it's a side thing. It's for extra cash. If they get a check, they get a check. She's talking about she made $20,000. She blew $1 million. She gambled. She has a gambling addiction. She's broke. She's not making the money she says she makes because they don't pay that much. They don't pay that much. She's very insulting to her supporters. She preys on young girls who are very impressionable and who think it's okay to scam the system. You know, she went around in a hurricane to different counties. She wasn't in a hurricane and got when they gave out $750 food stamp cards. She got that, and she's putting this content out. And TikTok is not having it anymore. No, TikTok. is not having it anymore. So, I said I wasn't going to stay on here late. I'm just trying this out, but that's the way I feel. That's how I feel. She's making it hard for single black mothers. She's making it hard for black people in general, because this is what white people see and want to classify all of us black women in that category. No, for those who may think this, let me tell you, inform you, not all black women have multiple children with multiple baby daddies, okay? We all ain't on welfare. We're all not scammers. We all don't live in public housing. We all we all we all don't have Section 8 vouchers. Most of us work and pay for our children's care, after school activities, and whatever else they want. Whatever we have to do, kill ourselves working on overtime. And if we work as CNAs, we kill ourselves with back-breaking work to support our children. Not the nonsense this woman is doing. Her children are sickly. Her five youngest children have speech impediments that she needs to address. She's trying to make this money. I personally, and I do hope I'm wrong, how can a person get evicted two, three times in 12 months? That's not normal. And I've had evictions. I've had evictions. I won't lie. I've had an eviction, but it was after 2 years where I just couldn't get it together. I had a low paying job, but I got a good job and I paid my way and I paid my rent, an affordable house, and raised the son by myself, who was not in jail, who don't get on TikTok. I don't have him getting on TikTok or Facebook making a page so he can get a check. No, my son worked, he did what he did. Now he's an adult man with four children of his own. He has his own business. He's successful. Peach needs to get it together. Nah, yes, she does. So, like I said, this is my first video, um, my first post that I'm using my computer. So, if you see it, let me know. And if anybody comes in, nobody's going to come in because I know that this is more or less the test.